Hi everyone, in this video we will continue our journey through the Dragon's Gambit campaign. So far we've completed 7 missions, and even though in my previous videos I may have been a bit critical of this new DLC due to its tiny combat areas and somewhat wordy yet not very clear mission briefings. Nevertheless, I must say that I did actually enjoy that very last 7th mission, the one where we had to protect those departing Union dropships. That was a definitely very interesting experience, and that mission was indeed somewhat original and unique. I wish we had more missions like that one. Okay, now here is what's going on. So obviously in this video we are going to be picking up right where we've stopped. In the previous video we are still in the same system, and before we hit this depart button, I've decided to finish a few things in here first. So here is what's going on. Obviously I've started repairs on all of the mechs which I've used in my previous missions, and also last time it has come to my attention that none of my stalkers in my mech collection has been upgraded. None of them had any upgrades, so this is what I started doing here. I've set them all to the upgrades. Having said this though, that last mission, you know, we've used these 3 Stalkers, this STK-4N variants with 0 upgrades, and we've completed that somewhat difficult missions quite successfully. It actually made me thinking whether the upgrades are even worth it to begin with. That last experience has somewhat made me question the value of upgrades. So at this point I am not even sure whether they worth the time and effort and money, because you see, when you take a look at all of these upgrades, like let's say this awesome right here, all of these are just a very marginal and incremental improvements, you see, by 10% at best. Very marginal improvements. I mean, sometimes maybe they do matter, but oftentimes they kinda don't. So to draw some conclusion, I would say that not having an upgrades on your mech is definitely not the end of the world. You can definitely be successful in this game without performing any upgrades on the mech. Now I will continue performing the upgrades just because I can, but again, you know, if the mech doesn't have any upgrades, it's definitely not the end of the world. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue with this campaign. So now we have to depart somewhere else. Let's see what's going on. Okay, this Nakitsuna guy. Commander, I am pleased to speak to you once again. I was not sure you would remain in one piece defending Vega, but here you are. It is clear you're a survivor. Like the Combine itself, we need all the will to survive that we can. But the Combine's survival is still very much in doubt. To that end, Theodore Kurita has devised a counter-offensive to try and turn the tide of this conflict. The goal is simple: plunge deep into regions of the Commonwealth and Federated Suns and create enough of a stir that Hans Davion is forced to call his men away from the Combine and send them back home. We have already dispatched units to accomplish this. Head to the system jump point. You will join Li Cheng, commander of the 4th Arcab Legion, inside Auldhouse. From there, you will raid the Commonwealth worlds as they have done to us. Good luck, Commander. I have no doubt you will continue to acquit yourself well. Alright, that's once again quite a long travel, 69 days. Well, let's set the course. We don't have a choice.
The FedCom invasion extracts a heavy toll. Systems slip through our grasp as the enemy seeks to break our will, offering only death and destruction. A bold move is needed to prevent annihilation. To that end, Conrad Kurita has devised a counter-strike for the ages in an effort to reshape our fortunes. A tactical gambit that could see the Combine snatch victory from the clutches of defeat. The forward deployed are the tip of the sword. These raiding units will plunge deep into the home regions of the Federated Suns and Lyran Commonwealth. We must force our adversary to react. This is our only chance to weather the storm. The 4th Arcab Legion will gather inside the Auldhouse system, in attack range of Arcturus. From there, this daring counter-offensive will get underway. Strike hard, Raiders. I wish you good fortune. The fate of the Combine hangs in the balance.
Okay, so obviously all of my mechs have gone through the refits and upgrades. Okay, so let's see what's going on in here. Brigadier General Li Cheng. Okay. I am Li Cheng, Brigadier General of the 4th Arcab Legion. Tashu Michi gave you a glowing review regarding your performance during your assignment on Vega. We don't usually accept help from other units, but these are trying times. The counter-invasion enacted by Theodore Kurita is now underway. Although my people don't always see eye to eye with House Kurita, a bold move is needed to try and turn the tide of this war. Without it, our people and very way of life will be eradicated from existence. We are being inundated with transmissions from within our homeland. Loki agents are running amok, forcing our citizens to declare the FedCom alliance as liberators and forcing them into stating lies that the combined government is starving them and wresting children from their homes at birth to be indoctrinated into our military ranks. This causing discord amongst many officers. Many believe that the counter-invasion is just a fool's errand on the part of Theodore Kurita. There is a palpable feeling of doubt that plunging deep into the regions of the Federated Suns and Lyran Commonwealth is doing anything but abandoning our families to death and subjugation. It is imperative we make our work here count. We are here to make enough noise that Alliance pulls their frontline units back and send them after us. The Auldhouse militia are Steiner loyalists who won't think twice about offering their lives for the cause. Dusting these skeleton units isn't our objective here. The Sarimat agents visually confirmed a series of data fragments contained inside vertical servers on market points inside the city of Arkendorf. We must acquire the data fragments. Sounds simple enough, but each fragment is carved with its own encrypted code. The intel on each fragment alone is useless unless they are bonded together to form a larger whole. Move with haste, Commander. Without actionable intel, we will remain in a static hold of any momentum we may gain will die on the vine. My second in command, Taisa Omari Ali, and I will monitor the proceedings on comms. Strike fast as lightning, Commander. Okay. Yeah, that was a long reading. Another campaign mission, obviously, and just like every single previous mission we've done by far, the tiny combat area, 1.69 square kilometers. Exactly the same size. I don't know what's going on. Our Sarimat agent has identified a series of data fragments contained in the city of Arkendorf. Collect the data fragments in order to unlock actionable intel with the speed of the fourth Arcab and fend off the Auldhouse militia units in the process. Okay, will do. Let's maybe I should have 3 points of salvage. Whatever. Let's do it this way. Let's confirm. See what's going on. We have exactly the same tonnage available as in the previous mission. What should we take? Let's try different, maybe Mech or different variant. I have an idea. I wanted to show you something before. Let's do this now, I guess. Another Stalker variant, which I came up with. Where is it? You know, normally I was saying that I don't buy STK-4N variant because essentially it's just a downgraded the 3F variant. It's basically like a 3F but minus one missile slot. Let me show you where is this. I don't see I have one in my collection though in this carrier. Did I forget something in here? Let me see. Where is it? No. Here it is. So here is what's going on. Like I said, normally I don't buy this mech. However, the reason why I have this one in my collection is because it was given to me after the completion of one of the Rise of Rasselhag missions. It was like a bonus there. So for that matter, I decided not to sell it and to keep it, but to get some kind of use out of this chassis. Here is what I came up with. Yeah, like you see, it doesn't have one missile slot. Otherwise, it's identical to the 3F variant, right? Here is we have both missile slots. Here is only one. So here is what I came up with. I decided to turn this mech into more of a close-range brawler. Brawler, how do they say it? Yeah, so something like that. So here is what I came up with. No double hit sinks, just single hit sinks, pretty simple design, no alarms. Everything has been replaced, every single missile slot is now occupied with SRM-6. So no long-range weapons aside from large lasers, however they are still kinda, you know, more of a medium range. These are not like ER lasers, so I wouldn't exactly consider them as a long-range weapons. So this is what I came up with. Again, you know, the armor level and allocation is exactly the same on all of my Stalkers, regardless of the variant. So let's go ahead and try this one instead, this time around. Actually, you know, watching some of my previous video, the one where I was working on this catapult, I've realized that I've made a mistake. There was something that I overlooked. You see what's going on? The AC2 ammo is placed right into the head. This is crazy. This is crazy. It was like this by default, so we've got to do something about it. If that thing blows up, you're going to die. So let's actually put this perhaps you know, in a center torso, because you know, it's more well protected. It's got more armor in here. So let's go ahead and start this work, but I'm not gonna be using it now. Let's use this Stalker instead. So I'm going to use this Stalker now. Where is it? 3N. One is under-tonnaged. What is going on? Oh, I'm sorry, it's 4N, not the 3N. 4N. Hold on a second. One of this one, why is it under-tonnaged? Oh, missing some medium lasers. Medium short burst lasers. That is because I simply ran out of them. Oh man. Oh man, I ran out of medium short burst lasers. Well, it is what it is. We'll need to get some more of them. Alright, anyways. So, once again, this is the 4N variant. And here are the upgrades. The reason why it was in this that other storage is because this one has been upgraded. As usual, these are my standard couple of upgrades for what they worth, and then everything kind of goes to the increasing of firing rate and then the hit containment. Pretty standard stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and start this mission. So once again, we've got this my custom 4N variant with 3 SRMs instead of 1 LRM, and then these 3F variants are gonna be the same, so as awesome as the ones in the previous video. Let's go.
Commander, it is time we take the fight to the Commonwealth. These lightning raids will send a signal fire to draw the Alliance forces back and give the Combine a chance to survive the invasion. The first step is to recover a series of data fragments located along the target zone. The fort is renowned for pace and efficiency. I expect you to keep up and get the job done.
This is a waste of time and resources. While the Alliance is wreaking havoc at home, we're raiding backwater worlds. You really believe Haskarita's deception tactics would save us? We should be bolstering the defenses on our own walls.
We must try.
Weather conditions could impede visibility, Commander. Keep your eyes open.
So should we follow the road, I guess?
Auldhouse militia forces confirmed on the target area. Fight through them, Commander. These are Steiner loyalists, so be careful. Keep up the pace.
New target assassin.
So I can only fight at a close range. So we are shooting like all of these SRMs in Alpha Strike.
Priority fragment asset
So
identified.
what are we doing here?
Move to recover.
We've detected trespassers in our system. They're attempting to extract our proprietary information. Contact our militia forces now!
Okay, so should we continue?
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Ah, okay, so I guess we have to transfer some data here, right? They were talking about. Yeah, locate and recover the data shards. Actually, we've already done a similar kind of mission, similar kind of things in one of the previous missions in this campaign. It was like in the city we had to locate servers and transfer some data. So I suppose we are doing a similar kind of thing in here.
Detecting more Auldhouse militia forces formed up on your path to the target zone, Commander. Penetrate and
Thanks.
recover.
Target destroyed.
Oh, these ground vehicles. Okay.
Target down.
Acquired.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Oops. I thought he's gonna go that direction.
Watch out! That mech is going
It's a
critical.
bit difficult to see
Lance
things.
target received.
Target destroyed.
Oops.
Scrap one.
Yeah, you see, like,
Target is down.
the alpha strike of these 3 SRM-6s is enough to bring down the light mech, as we did with this poor commander. That's quite a weapon.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up. Target ledger fragment designated.
Oops. Where is the waypoint? Wait a second. Ah, okay, it's over there. So we need to follow this canyon road over there. Yeah, you see, this is what I've been mostly critical of. This very, very small, tiny combat areas. Not a lot of walking.
We got Mauler units.
Target acquired.
I'll be surprised if they can muster any type of response force. Feels more like target practice here. You still haven't told me why you have placed your trust in House Kurita.
We are aligned with House Kurita for a common goal.
Which is?
Survival.
Tell them my family. Our actions here won't matter if the Combine is lost before we finish the job.
Auldhouse militia units engaging.
Op success is close. Wrap it up, Commander.
New target.
Lance target confirmed.
Grass cutter.
Enemy mech destroyed.
The nice thing about this Stalker build is that it doesn't get as hard as the other variant I've shown you, even with all of these single
Data
hit
ledger
things.
fragments pinpointed.
It's pretty simple build, but you see it kinda works. Hold on a second. Well, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Okay. Let's see. What are we getting? Ah, hold on a second. That wasn't one of our objectives, no? We just did something else. What's that?
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
What's that? SRM Artemis 6 and whatever. So one last waypoint. Yeah, this a lot of these missions are kinda short, from what I've noticed. That 7th one, the previous mission was really nice, but everything else, I don't know. I am not too impressed so far.
Target acquired.
Contact! Battlemeister!
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
New target Shadowhawk. Target destroyed.
Yeah, you see, couple of salvos and Shadowhawk is gone. It's a pretty devastating
Target destroyed.
build, actually. Let's get rid of all this turrets.
You're nearing the final intel fragment. All intel fragments acquired, Brigadier General.
This is it?
Efficient work, Commander. You've shown you can adapt to the Arcab Legion's tactics. Now advance to the evac zone. I will piece together the data fragments to plot our next move.
Okay, well, I thought it's gonna be a lot busier in this mission, especially, you know, considering that difficulty of the previous one. Well, it is what it is.
Commander. Initiating exfiltration sequence now.
What do we get? Any double hit sinks by any chance? No. No double hit things. Oh well. Let's take maybe a few jump jets and then things to sell. That should be good enough. Yeah, not a lot of mechs. Even my lance mate destroyed more mechs than me. Nothing special. Let's set these things to repairs. Let's put all this stuff into a cold storage and save the loadout. By the way, this is a great mod which allows you to save the loadout. I believe everyone should have this. But that's a subject for another video. I am not gonna discuss the mods in here. That's besides the point. We'll make a separate video on the mods and why I believe they are so important. Yeah, so let's put this all unused stuff in the cold storage, and then yeah, let's see what's going on in the following mission. Excellent work, Commander. I see the assessment of your performance was spot on. It took some doing, but we connected the data shards and deciphered the data. Sadly, the shards had a self-destruct trigger. One of our dropships suffered heavy damage and we lost one intelligence officer. Unfortunately, that death will be for naught if we can't exploit the gathered information. The neighboring city of Shivern contains high payoff targets belonging to the Illyrian Commonwealth. A weapons armory and a food distribution hub. Both are integral supply chains for LCAF forces. If we succeed in forcing them to reinforce this area, they will find their supply chains broken. At worst, the local populace will be unarmed and hungry. A heavy dose of their own medicine after what our people have endured during the invasion. Hit the armory and food hub on the market on the marked points, Commander. Show you can keep pace with the 4th Arcab. Good luck. Oh man, looks like I have to destroy some food hub. I don't like missions like that. Another campaign mission, and I guess as expected by this point we get another 1.69 square kilometers of battle area. I should probably stop sounding like a broken record. Looks like it might be, you know, the case in the future missions as well, because so far the identical number. I don't know why they're doing this. Okay, the actionable intel has provided high value targets. Eliminate the food distribution hub and armory and break the LCAF supply chains, Commander. Keep up the pace with the 4th and get the job done. I don't like destroying food distribution hub. Like, why would you attack innocent civilians? Let's continue. I guess we don't really have a choice. Let's confirm. Let's see what's the tonnage. Aha, we get 5 extra tons in here. So now we can use Now we can use the 90-ton assault mech, but you see we've got this awesome which weighs 80 tons. Let's maybe make a lance of 85 tonners instead of me using 90-ton mech. Let's see what we can come up with. When does the mission start? 14 days. And here we have this Battlemeister, that new Battlemeister which is undergoing the upgrades. Let's see when it's... Oh, okay, so this one is gonna be done in 6 days. So Battlemeisters are also, just like Stalkers, they weigh 85 tons. So I'm just wondering if I should whether I should try this mech. These are both of these are Otomo mechs. Now here is the thing, it's kinda made me curious. I went to search some information on these Otomo mechs, and I couldn't really find any mention of them. I mean, Otomo forces are like special Draconis combined forces that are something like Royal Guards. Elite forces, Draconis combined elite forces. But I could not find any mention on Sarna.net, at least, of the Otomo mechs, like special mechs. It looks like these things could be apocryphal, so they may not necessarily exist in the lore. Again, if you happen to be a lore expert, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not the lore expert by any means. Okay, so let's see what kind of... I kind of forgot what did we do with this. Ah, okay. Yeah, here is the thing. I remember I've tried to do this ERPPC in here, but then I was kinda worried that it may run kinda hot, because with these 6 lasers, this isn't necessarily a super cold weapon, plus this ERPPC, which is really hot, 9.3 points of hit. That's a lot. Should I downgrade this to a standard PPC maybe? And then we have a bunch of hit sinks, so we don't need that many with the standard PPC, because it's, you see, it's almost 3 points less, 3 points of hit less. So maybe we can, you know, get rid of this one single hit. Let me actually see how many days is it gonna... Oh, 19 days. No, we don't have time to do that. Well, I guess let's take it the way it is. Let's revert. Let's take it the way it is. Let's see if it's gonna run hot or not. I'm kinda worried. Yeah, so let's definitely use this Battlemeister. So like I said, now we can choose a lance of 485 tons mech, and for that reason, you know what, why don't we actually go ahead and use all Battlemeisters, a lance of 4 Battlemeisters. So we'll use 1G variants. Now I am not gonna use 1S variant, because I am afraid it may not exist in the year of 3039, because like I said, I imported all this collection from the year of 3049, which is 10 years from now. So I'm afraid this may not be available yet, for that matter. So let's use something else. 3M is also probably unavailable yet. So the P... let's use the 1P variant. Yeah, this one has those electronic countermeasures. It's got Guardian, ECM, and Beagle active prop. Yeah, let's use this one as a shield. That would be nice. Yeah, let's definitely use this Lance of 4 Battlemeisters. I am kinda curious to try out this new mech. Again, it could be apocryphal. You know, these days I'm kinda, to be honest, I'm trying to be somewhat conservative about these things, and for that reason I don't even use the hero mechs. I have some hero mechs in here, and in my other career I have all the hero mechs, but these days I try to avoid using them because they are apocryphal. Well, not just that, but also because all of these mechs are kinda unique. You can have only one unit of each, and you cannot, let's say, have a lance of 4 of the hero mechs. But anyway, since we've got this special variant, let's go ahead and try it. Let's see how it works. And then this 1P variant. Okay, well, I guess let's go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, let's wait.
The collected data fragments have produced actionable
It looks
intel.
cool though,
Prevent
that
the
color
hit
scheme.
priority targets hard and fast. Your job
I really
is to
dig
kick
it.
up enough noise to alert the Alliance of our actions here. Disrupting their weapons and ration lines is a big step towards that goal. You and the 4th are tasked with leveling the marked structures.
Are we not finished messing around inside this ghost system? Hitting an armory and a food hub won't be a blip on their radar. The Alliance will let their own people starve if it means winning the war. I am telling you, House Curator has set us on a fool's errand.
Your misgivings are noted, but desperate times have called for desperate measures. House Curator's fate will be the same as ours if this counter-invasion fails. Commander, try to minimize the casualties of my men, and you will be rewarded with additional funds.
Target destroyed.
Target is down.
Target destroyed.
ER PPC has a faster projectile speed than the standard PPC, by the way.
Enemy contact. Auldhouse militia units set in defensive positions.
Engage and drive through!
So what's there? Some enemy mechs. Yeah, let's deal with them first.
Focusing on issue target.
Victor, let's get rid of his right arm. Okay, his autocannon is gone. Oh, yes, this is exactly what I was afraid of. That ER PPC. Yeah, I'm running hot. That ER PPC was exactly what I was talking about. It's way too hot, so I'm not gonna be using this PPC now. It's okay. What are they doing? We have to demolish things here. I suppose. Yeah, right. We have
Armory
to perform.
integrity reduced to 50%. Keep at it.
Yeah. I don't like attacking civilian targets.
Armory on the verge of collapse. Finish it.
Yeah. This is not nice. This is not nice.
Hit. Keep moving.
Target acquired. Target
Turret.
destroyed.
Fun. Yeah, this build is definitely running way too hard.
There. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Enemy destroyed.
Destroyed.
Way too hard. I have to downgrade this ER-PPC for a standard PPC. Hold on a second. What's there?
Target destroyed.
But other than that, I do kinda like this mech. I think it's really good. Oops. We'll need to play around with this configuration though. Let's try different options after we'll finish this mission. Oh, come on. Ah.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, we'll definitely need to downgrade this ER-PPC and then we'll see. Maybe
Target acquired.
Maybe-
Incoming missile.
we'll use a different autocannon. I do like this autocannon actually, it's one of my favorite ones. This LB-10X.
Destroyed.
Target area reading hostile activity.
It's great, but we'll see.
Fire.
Okay. Alright. Are we going the right direction? We are kinda behind those guys. Jumping. Yeah, those guys aren't in very good shape.
You're in range of the food distribution hub, Commander.
Near target Orion.
Focus target has been updated. Come on, keep firing.
Okay. We'll assign.
Priority target acknowledged, Commander.
Target idea received. Moving in.
Target destroyed. Near target
Stalker.
Critical.
Oops. So I'm not gonna be using this ER-PPC because it makes me very hot.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah, you see, I'm running way too hot. Way too hot. The last thing I need now is just to get the thermal shutdown.
Target destroyed.
Yeah. Way too hot. Oops!
No
Ah,
Mech remain.
that mech went
Inflicting
critical.
effective damage. Don't let up.
I didn't notice it. Okay, any more enemies? Ah, that's the food distribution center. Why is he jumping? Why is he jumping? What's going on? Ah, man, I hate attacking civilian targets.
Food distribution hub about to fall. Continue to lay fire.
Yeah, that's a dirty job. It's definitely a dirty job. I don't like missions like this. It's not my style. You know, committing a genocide against innocent civilians. It's pretty bad.
Critical distribution hub neutralized. Good work. We've left our mark here. But simple raids will not move the needle. It is time to take things to another level. Our eye shifts to Arcturus and their considerable military assets. We will leave a trail of scorched earth.
I just hope the time spent here isn't in vain. I left my family to carry out the plans of Haskarita. We must make it mean something.
Okay, what do we get? Any double hit sinks? No. Yeah, not a lot of mechs, whatever. Okay. Our work here in Auldhouse has been fruitful. We may have been skeptical of having a member of the 5th join our ranks, but you have fit in with my 4th arcap seamlessly. Unfortunately, I am still trying to quell unrest within my ranks. Taisa Ali continues to question the logic of Theodore Kurita. I cannot blame him, but we know that the Alliance is aware of our presence, and if we continue to press the attack, they will begin to chase us. To try and put you at ease, Commander, I have instructed my Sarimat to continue to help conceal your identity. I cannot vouch for the ISF, so I have taken measures to ensure no leaks occur. For now, make any necessary repairs or refits, and I will brief you on our next destination in transit. Ah, we are getting Mauler. And looks like it's another special variant. You know, I like Mauler. I used to not like them, but now I do like them a lot. You just need to configure them properly. And then, what else? We are getting another pilot. Yeah, this pilot should really have had the potential of 60. I only hire pilots who have potentials of 60 at this point. It's not nice that they are giving me one, but I don't think I need him or her. I don't know who this is. It's hard to tell in this helmet. Looks like a lady. Okay. We've completed some cantina job. AC-10 burst fire. Okay, we'll take it. It comes from the pirates. There is another cantina. Let's see. Collecting things. I am not doing any collecting at this point because I've unlocked the cantina. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother with it. I don't like having to collect things. Not anymore. Alright. So let's see what's going on in here. First of all, let's work on this Battlemeister. I do like this mech, actually. I like it a lot. It performs very well, but obviously we'll have to perform the downgrade. Let's downgrade this to a standard PPC. It's too hot. And now we can actually get rid one of these double heat sinks, and now we have 1 ton available for the for something else. Either we can take more ammunition, but honestly, you know, this 3 tons of LB10X ammo is enough for any mission. It's 120 tons. I mean 120 rounds. 3 tons equals 120 rounds of LB-10 X autocannon. And for that matter, you know, I am not sure if I need more ammo. How about this? What if we actually take a heavier autocannon instead? Let's see. It's probably gonna be the AC-10 standard. Yeah, so the heaviest one is the AC-10 standard or the burst fire. So this has, so you see the LB-10 X autocannon and AC-10, they have equal damage potential, so 13 points of damage. Now, the normally AC-10, I don't like the AC-10 normally because of its damage to weight ratio. You see, the AC-10 weighs only 2 tons less than AC-20. AC-20 weighs 14 tons, this weighs 12 tons. But while weighing only less than 2 tons, it has twice as less of a damage rate than the AC-20. That's why I don't like this weapon so much. Whereas, you know, like, let's say LB-10X solid slug or the standard ones, they also have 13 points of damage, right? But they weigh 11 tons, so 1 ton lighter than the AC-10. I do prefer these autocannons instead because it leaves you 1 free ton for to fill with ammunition. So for that matter, actually, you know, since we have some, you know, tonnage available, it's going to be a nice fit in here because, you know, I mean, what else are you going to fill this up with? We have a lot of tonnage available, and this, how many, like 6 double hit sinks, that's enough to cool down this PPC and the medium lasers. I mean, it should be enough, because SRM-6 is also somewhat hot, you know, it's like 2.7 points of hit, yeah. But the thing is, another reason why I wanna downgrade this to the AC-10 is because I don't have a whole lot of this LB-10X autocannons, especially, you know, this solid slug variants. I have only 10 of them. I wanna save them for the Annihilators or some other mech, because it's located in the arm in here, and if I lose an arm, if I lose this arm on this mech, I'm not gonna worry as much about losing this AC-10 as much as I would, you know, losing one of those LB-10X autocannons, because those are still in this year, they are kinda rare. Even though they may have resumed the production of these autocannons, still they are expensive and rare. So let's go ahead and proceed with this downgrade. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using it again in this campaign, because I wanna explore some other mechs instead. 30 days, whatever. Let's do it anyways. Okay, now, so we've done some things with this catapult, but I'm afraid it's gonna be too light of a mech to use moving further on with this campaign. Let's save it for some other time. Let's save the loadout. Let's put, I guess, the Stalkers away. I love Stalkers, but we've used enough of them already. Let's save them for some other time as well, and let's explore something else. Now let's work on this Mauler. This, yeah, that's I really like this color scheme. Let's work on this Mauler. Let's see what it has to offer us. Let's see what the loadout. Oh wow, 6 machine guns. I like that. I like that. Having a bunch of machine guns is awesome. I don't like having a single machine gun because it doesn't really do anything, but you know, a bunch of them can be quite devastating. So we've got ER lasers. Let's see. LRM 10th dual LRM 10, which is basically, you know, LRM 20. And then double hit sinks, nice. Nice. And then that's a bit too much of LRM ammo. You know, thinking of it as LRM 20, normally I would go either with 3 tons or 4 tons. I don't think we need this half ammo. Let's increase the armor. I wanna max out the armor. Yeah, the weakest the weakest part of Maulers are their head. It's got to have the max armor. Yeah, we are still okay. Let's see what's. You know, machine gun ammo. I think 4 tons should be sufficient. Let's continue increasing the armor. Ah, okay, okay, yeah. So we can use like half an ammo, half machine gun ammo, or half LRM ammo, but that LRM ammo is enough. We can shoot, you know, 88 tons, 88 times with the 4 tons of LRM ammo. Okay, you know what, the other Mauler variant, which doesn't exist yet, which will appear later on in this game, I think it's 1R variant, one of my favorite variants. That variant I equip with dual PPCs. I don't think that we have enough tonnage available to do something like this here. We will go overweight. So yeah, we are overweight by 3 tons. Let's see. Here is the thing, to make it even, let's maybe perhaps shave off a little bit from the legs, maybe like something like that. Yeah, let's shave off a few points just to make it even. So we need to free up 3 tons. Well, to begin with, I'm not gonna touch machine guns, except I will upgrade this to tier level 5. Again, I absolutely cannot stand this tier level system of the MechWarrior 5. I wish it didn't exist. I wish it was like the previous MechWarrior games, where each weapon had only 1 tier level, but unfortunately we cannot do anything about it here. We'll just have to deal with this. LRM 10s. Let's upgrade these things as well. Should I go? Typically I use only stream versions, but since I don't have a whole lot of them yet, let's just go ahead and do this for now. No, actually, you know what? No, I wanna use stream. I like stream. It's the same thing, you know, same once again, exactly the same specs, The difference is missile distribution. That's the other thing I would change about this game if I could. Get rid of all the standard missiles, replace everything with stream, because exactly the same specs. Why bother with the distribution? Okay, so still over tonnage. What should we get rid of? We could do something like this, but then I'm afraid with 6 machine guns, the 2 of this may not be enough. That's usually enough on my other Mauler, the one with the 4 machine guns, the one air variant. That's plenty, but with the 6, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough. And then LRMs with 3 tons, we can only shoot 66 times LRM 20. So I don't want to be running dry on ammunition. Maybe I shouldn't use this PPCs. Maybe I should go back to ER large lasers. How about this? Let's go and use one of my favorite lasers in these games are actually ER large lasers short bursts. You see, like, compared to the standard ER large lasers, yes, it's less damage than the standard ER large laser. However, look at the firing rate. 17.279 versus 10.884. That is close to twice as much of a firing rate. I absolutely love this firing rate, and look at the hit. 4.5 roughly speaking versus 7.8. I definitely, you know, most of the time I definitely prefer this ER large lasers short burst. One of my favorite weapons because of the lesser hit than the standard ER laser and much faster firing rate. So if you shoot these things continuously versus this, you can actually, you know, generate a more continuous damage than, you know, just using these ones. Because with these ones, first of all, the inferior firing rate, plus they run extremely hot. Look at this, 7.875. That's a lot. That's a lot. So yeah, let's use this. Definitely use this ER large laser short burst version. And then now we have plenty of tonnage available for the ammunition. And then I guess I would use yeah, I don't think we need a whole lot of machine gun ammunition. That should be plenty, even with the 6 ones. Normally I would, if there were 4, I would just go with 2 tons. So yeah, that should be sufficient. And now we are left with the 2 unused tons. What do we do next? Yeah, let's do it this way. Instead of adding more ammunition, let's go ahead and select the LRM-10 plus Artemis control. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Now we just have to replace the ammo. Now it's gonna be a high-tech mech, you know, LRM-10 with Artemis control and with this ER large laser short burst, which are somewhat rare. Yeah, let's keep it this way because this is a unique mech. Let's keep it this. Now armor allocation is actually quite good. I like it. I like it. I'm not gonna argue with that. Although in the back it's kinda a little bit of armor in the back, especially, you know, in the side torsos. So yeah. It's okay. Let's keep it this way. Well, let's go ahead and start. 65 days. That's a long time. Whatever. And then let's go ahead and do the upgrades because we can. Oh wow, 8 upgrade slots. Okay, let's pick all of this and then. Well, I like this one to increase the firing rate. Then, you know, let's help those ER large lasers even more. Yeah, now it increases even. It shows the old loadout. This is the old loadout. This is irrelevant right here because we are changing all of those weapons. And then what else? We have machine guns. For the machine guns, I would use perhaps a superior detonation to increase the damage level from those machine guns. Where is this? Yeah, the superior detonation too. So machine guns, you see, it increases the damage. Let's definitely do that. And then I think we have a pretty good hit management with those four double hit sinks. Maybe we should go for another another condensed cycle time. Yeah, why not? Why not? Now we've increased the firing rate even more. Again, this is the old loadout, so it's not gonna tell us anything in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and yes, 76 days now. That's a long time. All right. So let's see. Should we do another mission? Looks like now we have to depart. No, if that's the case, let's continue with this campaign in the next video, because it's already running kinda long. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video.